and find something you're passionate about besides Ziggy.
Hey guys, so everybody pile in. Pile in, we have some discussing to do. First, while we're waiting for people to get in here, I'm going to show this. Hey Reapers, you're the wiener today. Diana, happy Saturday. Arkansas. Angelo, Michelle Davis. Hey Carmel, thank you so much for the Cashapp yesterday. And also Vet Girl. If you guys see Vet Girl, please let me know because I owe her a big thank you. Hey Star. Yeah, guys, just make me aware if you see Vet Girl. Hey Dottie Lee. Hey everybody. Sorry if I missed somebody, okay? We have a lot to discuss here. Hey RJ, Gingy. This is going to be, I think, a good one. Pedophile ring. Probably Top Dog. Texas Brat. Do I need to make a trip to Ben Hills? Something going down? I don't know exactly. I'm thinking something, if something went down, it's already happened. But I have no idea. I just feel like something's going on, and I'll show you guys why here in a second. I think it's a pretty good hint. But first, the reason why I'm going to do that second is just because it's the more important thing, and that's when the most people are going to be in here, is, about 30 minutes in. Bedroom eyes? No, I don't. Tinted Al-Anon? It's not even just gut. It's like evidence. Something that's just been figured out or seen. So as of now, it looks like Laura and Fred are still both in jail. Kind of, what's interesting, I find the Laura arrest very suspicious. The timing is so weird that she gets arrested soon after Fred, and right after Fred talks to law enforcement, according to him. So is there something that I don't know why they couldn't just go over to Laura and ask her. I don't think Laura would know very much at all because Fred's the one that is more out in the community, I guess. I don't want to think that I have a hard time believing that Fred had information for very long without saying something. I'd hate that. I mean, I understand the timing and stuff. Seems suspicious. but I'm leaving out hope that he wasn't hiding. The way I couldn't understand the call. I put out the call so you guys could try to figure it out, like go at it. I could not understand what he was saying in that call, and I'm not going to play it here because it's too frustrating to listen to. And we have a lot of other stuff to talk about. So I don't know. I understand the timing is so weird with his arrest and then Laura's arrest. I'd like to. I want to know the context and all, how this all happened, like how he started talking to law enforcement, how this even came about. But anyways, I guess that's something for another day. More important thing is to figure out find where Summer is. I get a feeling he mentioned that he thought that they had her already. Yeah, that's what he was thinking. Thank you, Footloose. Hey, apple of his eye. Okay, so right here, this map on the screen for your viewing pleasure, the red point right here, the location marker, 1019 Mountain View Road, that is where Roy Simpson lived, okay? And the green shaded area is Laurel Run Park. So right in his backyard was Laurel Run. And also when we looked at his obituary, it said he was like an avid hiker, outdoorsman type. So I think it's important to note also, I heard something about somebody saying they went to Laurel Run and it's going to go look behind the waterfall. You guys, this is not something that's going to be like easily accessible, or something as simple as behind the waterfall that people visit all the time. I mean, come on, use your head. And I hate that people are trying to put that out like it's like that, because that's not what Fred said. He said something about it being a secret area, and he said something that they told him they found the area, or they found the cave, but they wouldn't answer the question if they found Summer. I haven't turned on Place Scanner. Yeah, avid hiker and outdoorsman, that caught my attention. But it'd be cool if you could find that and clip it and send it to me. That'd be interesting. I would play it. Wonder where he went to school. What top dog? How do you know? Brandon Dykes, JLR's walking in the woods, buddy, said Fred always hears the gossip. I don't understand why anybody would tell Fred anything, because, I mean, it's obvious, like, he talks. He's not the most intellectual. I don't want to be, because I'm not trying to, how I think Fred's a great person, but he's more gifted with mechanically inclined. So, he doesn't really, sometimes he just kind of talks. Yeah, so somebody sent me a clip of Donna's reading too that I need to check out. I was supposed to check that out last night. I have listened to it before, but it's been a while. All I remember is something about like a carousel. Was Cotton a known person in Hawkins? Well, he's known to law enforcement, especially the last few years. Even his own family had protective orders against him. So, no child crimes, though. It's weird that we never talked about this guy. See, my opinion is I'm still not. I don't think this means at all I don't think this means that anybody else is not guilty. Okay. I think this is probably one of several involved. If anything, if it's anything. Oh, Reapers, I won't be able to. I do videos like sometimes several times a day. I wouldn't be able to remember which video it was, hon. Thank you, Crystal. Huh, that's weird, Tertil. Has something to do, it has something to do with the subscribers only thing being on. Sometimes people have trouble when I have that on, but it needs to be on because otherwise we're going to get infiltrated with like people just like trying to distract us, and this is really important. He did say Cotton and others involved. You heard? Yeah. It wouldn't be just one person. Yeah. So people thinking like, oh, trying to completely dismiss this just because they think, oh, well, I don't want to believe that because I too strongly believe Don and Candace are involved. Well, this does not mean anything as far as with anybody else. I mean, he could be the one that just, who knows? We already knew it's a big amount of people, most of us. Thank you, Diana. Hold on, I'm looking at. So, anyways, sorry, people are still coming in, but once again, this map here on the screen is the red mark is where Roy Cotton lived. The green is Laurel Run Park. So people going to a designated area or the most public area of this park and looking behind a public waterfall, you're not going to find Summer there, okay? She would have been found by now if she was just behind some type of public waterfall. that people visit several times. Like, it's a highly frequented area. Andy, Candace, and Donna's all involved. So are you really a retired detective? He did say something like that, maybe of 6. If I have an opportunity to talk to him again, my maestro, and that's what I'm about to get into here. The second topic of discussion has to do with the fact that I am no longer allowed to visit Fred. And also, it's not just, the thing is that that's not suspicious, because I knew people would be bugging Hawkins County about me, because they're just jealous, and everybody wanted the information, but they just don't want it to be me that's getting it. So I'm pretty sure I'm banned from, if they ban me from on-site and online videos with Fred, which they have, I'm assuming he probably can't call me either. So the Sunday visit that I had scheduled is now null and void. But it doesn't mean that somebody else can't try to visit him. But the thing is, I don't think that he would. He is. I just think that they probably have now told him, like, to not say anything. Because of this. This is what I'm. Okay, hold on. So, K Crime from the Burn Barrel show, she also went and checked for me, because we wanted to see if it was just me or if it was everybody, because it would make sense if it was just me, right? That would make sense. But why aren't they allowing him to have any visitations online? At-home visitations are currently blocked for this inmate. That was somebody else trying, who did purchase minutes, but they did get approved for an on-site visit, but not online. Why would they punish Fred for something I did? Is my question. Unless there's something that Fred is saying that they don't want the public to know. They can better regulate what he's saying in the on-site visits. If they weren't watching him during his visits, they're going to be now, and that's if anybody's able to get through on an online visit. I can try. The option is still there where I can email him, but I don't know if it's.
Okay, I want this in my room.
No,
Yeah.
I'm live, but no, you're not taking the couch in your room.
Nobody uses it.
I know, but no, we'll talk about it.
Okay. I need it.
Well, I think it's Bobby Bernard, pastor, I think at Solomon's Temple. I got an email about somebody being blocked, but I don't know. I'll look into it when I get off here. I know. I bet he can't call me. I'm sure he can't call me. He's not going to be as open with somebody else. Do you think somebody else can just like freaking contact him and just be like, so just tell me everything you know? Now he is very loose with like how he talks, okay? But that builds time, and you know what I mean? Others can do it. I've been encouraging you guys to go out there and talk to him. But now I mean, I expected that this was going to happen, but I'm kind of confused at why he would be blocked from talking to anybody online. Yeah, they probably will intercept it, because when you send emails, they don't go directly to the inmate. They first get, a once over by an employee. I don't know, and we might not ever know now. I would have loved to know about the lie detector test if he got it. So, to those just joining, this is K Crime is the one that tried to schedule an online visit with him, and it wouldn't let her schedule. It says at-home visitations are currently blocked for this inmate, and that is in reference to Fred Hill. So, which doesn't make sense. Like, why would he be blocked from talking to anybody on the outside on online for something I did? So basically, it seems like it's something that he knows that they don't want out there. They should have told him not to tell anybody if it was that. I mean, I understand it's like, but the guy's deceased. You think it's Tiffany? Oh, well, I mean, it was going to happen, you guys. They've had like several calls up there, I'm sure. But I should be the one banned and not, not him. No, he doesn't fight. I know. That's why I wanted to show it. Because I think I think that this is a clue. This is the clue that I'm talking about, or the evidence where I said more evidence is that something is brewing in Summerwell's case. This is my evidence. The fact that they blocked him from talking to anybody on online visit. Why? Probably because they know people's interest is there's a lot of people interested in what Fred Hill has to say right now. And they probably know that if I'm blocked, then somebody else will just try. and it would just be a pain. So they're just going to cut him off completely unless you want to go down to the jail in person. Okay, I'll show this. Some where K Crime tried to schedule an on-site visit. I'll show you guys that one. Even though it's not quite as important as this, in my opinion, but it's still interesting to show. Poor guy. I know I'm gonna get freaking crucified for saying that. I understand he freaking committed a crime. He shouldn't be selling drugs. Honestly, he really shouldn't be. Especially meth. That is no bueno. I'm waiting for this email I emailed myself. There we go. Gosh, I look tired AF. So here's where K Crime tried to schedule a on-site and was approved at the detention center for Fred Hill. I'm blocked from both on-site and at the facility. Here, let me show this. Which is I expected it. But why can't I talk to him? I mean, like in person, I would think that they'd allow me in person, but nope. Video visit at facility approval, false. Video visit at home approval, false. Email approval, there's no option here because this is not the site that controls that. To send a message to him, you have to go to tbejail.com. So this is you have a pending approval request. Oh yeah, I put in a request. I put in a request to be added back. I put in a request right here at the request access. I put in a request to add him again. Even though I know they're not going to add me, but oh gosh. See right here, it shows that I'm approved for this Sunday, tomorrow. So I was like, oh, cool. Maybe I'll still get my visit tomorrow, and then but no. To join your video visits, they send you a link in the email. And I clicked that link, and the link is, it's not. It shows that I'm blocked from contacting the center or from visiting him. Try getting the correct pay app. I don't know if he can still call me. I guess we'll find out tonight. Well, that's exactly what I'm saying, Ivy's mom. Why should he be punished? He shouldn't be punished. That should show us something. Why? Because they don't want him. There's something he's saying. If he was putting out lies, if the stuff he was saying was completely false, do you think they would be as worried to keep him from contact? I think they don't want him speaking on what he knows. Well, yes, you guys can try, but already K-Crime has tried. I just showed that, and hers got declined. This is what happened when she tried to schedule a visit with him. Everybody's getting this. At-home visitations are currently blocked for this inmate. I covered the person's name right here, but they had purchased minutes, so it wasn't that. But no, it just says at-home visitations are currently blocked for this inmate. That's not me trying. That's somebody else. Right, sweetie? Can you try Laura? I guess I could, but she's not going to know really anything too much. Let me see what it says. It says pending approval. Last time it got approved like immediately. But nope, I'm not approved for Laura either. Oh, geez. I don't know. You guys will have to try with Laura for me to know if it's her too. That would be interesting. But I only know that Fred is actually the one that is blocked completely from having any type of online visits. TM called Hawkins. She's a freaking jealous freak, dude. What is wrong with her? Does she not want answers in Summer's case? But I'm sure she wasn't the only one. And the thing is, it's like I wasn't even streaming anything live. Well, actually, when he called me, I was live. But that just happened. I mean, I wasn't planning that. Gosh, she's such a freaking... I'm sorry, but why doesn't she just... All she has to do, it's not hard to contact people in this case. You just like message them. We have internet these days, Tiffany. So if you are so like freaking jealous and a jealous freak that, I mean, every single time I've seen anybody get anything or talk to anybody in this case, Tiffany goes freaking bonkers. Like, oh my God. Why? She's so jealous of anybody else getting, or she tries to steal. This is what I shouldn't even be mentioning her because that's what she tries to do. She tries to get me talking so people go over to her channel and she can go back and forth with me and so she can get views. That's how she does it. And it works geniusly. But I thought she was, like a internet mom to Summer or something. Doesn't she want answers? Yeah, you can't take anybody serious that's like goes from one end of the spectrum about Jody Sue Brown to the other, back and forth. Like, how many times now? It is funny that she did it. She did it to Justin when he was talking to Jose too. Like, it's so obvious to me. It happens every single time. It's happened every time. Like, I have something from Fred or whatever. She's such a freaking crazy nutcase. Sorry, Tiffany, but like, get it together. It's funny though. It is. Coming from the person who played a video saying Chasing knew where Summer was and who was involved. Did she really say that? Just like the same things that she's done to Christy or Yennefer. It's absolutely out there, guys. You should not support that. Everything is not a conspiracy theory. Like, and people, it's scary because so many people like listen to her about this stuff and agree with her, and they're in the chat being like, yeah, go Tiffany. I don't know if Price is gonna I don't know if he's able to call me. I'm guessing not, but we'll see. Tonight is when he would probably call. Just like when Chase told her Summer was in Indiana. Yeah, somebody should also try to Laura, which it's not like, I'm not so I'm really not that I'm not stupid enough to believe it's it's all Tiffany's fault. Like, some creators will like put stuff on somebody, oh, this person got me my channel banned, or I don't know, got mass reported, or I don't know. Sometimes you can't, there's some things you don't really know. I don't know what exactly caused me to get banned, like who it exactly was. There's going to be several people who called down there. I can't give it to it was probably a collective of people. And I knew it was going to happen, so it's not anything, you kind of have to expect it. I was surprised that I had, after the first video chat, I was surprised that I wasn't banned then. Like, I thought I would be banned immediately. I actually thought I would be dropped during the video chat. Same thing for the phone call, which was a nightmare to understand anyways. I think Fred has said that he thinks Dawn and Candace know, something about what happened to Summer. He isn't. See, the thing is, most people's theories does not include Dawn and Candace doing something directly to Summer to cause her to unalive or whatever. Most people's theories, involves several people. So I think a lot of people don't realize that, just because if this person is involved, that's just a small piece of the pie, like, because there is so much more to this. Yeah, maestro, but I'm putting it out on a public platform, so it's gonna get around. So I have to expect it. But I would encourage hopefully somebody else is able to. I don't know how much he'll talk about or whatever, but especially now, because obviously they didn't want him talking about that stuff. But I was going to listen if he was going to tell me about it. Like, do you blame me? I'm not sure. I don't want to cause any problems for him, though, at all. It did fail when he tried to call me the last time, like when he tried to call me back yesterday, but it's a YouTube pass around. She thinks her parts are desired when in fact it looks more like fast food. Oh my god. Sorry that I know. I shouldn't laugh, but that is funny. I'm so sorry. Lord, please forgive me. Oh my god. That's funny. Probably. I think it would. I think it's a good thing actually because I'm afraid something's going to happen to him. Seriously. Everybody's dying and shit surrounding this case. It's probably a good thing for him to be talking to somebody on the outside and people know what's going on. Because I'm getting a little bit nervous for him. I'm not going to lie. And not because of the information I'm putting out on the internet, because I'm more so, I don't know. I'm more nervous about not the inmates either, really. More like the higher ups. I don't. I didn't break any laws. It didn't say anything about telling me I could not record it. It could be. I mean, it might be one of their little policies, which is very likely. But to the ones saying, "Oh, it's illegal," this might be against some kind of policy, but they're not going to come arrest me. I know, and that is weird that his girlfriend that Laura was arrested so soon after him. It's very strange to me. It's not like they get arrested all the time, you know? I guess it's just a coincidence that they just happen to get arrested. Like, well, I mean, it does kind of make sense because they would probably be watching her more closely, right? I don't see a Bridget C at the moment. Oh, God. Oh my God. Why? How is this? You put Summer's case in jeopardy. You guys, they should. If somebody is telling you guys that type of information, you're gonna talk about it. I'm sorry. What? I just is supposed to like keep it to myself, I guess. The guy's deceased too. Like, it'd be different if we're talking about somebody who is like out, out on the streets right now. And we don't even know the circumstances, motive, like any type of context. No details, really. We just. You're trash. Sassafras. Okay, Tiffany Marie. Takes one to know one. Yeah, he was playing. They put out jail calls of the Murdoch case. Yeah, they do that all the time. They do that. That's why when even the rules that I read before it even said that they're not responsible for whose hands this call gets into, like basically, in so many words is what it said. So it's a public call and it's not private at all. This is not some type of attorney-client privilege shit. Wouldn't it be crazy if Fred was being used? Yeah, exactly. It could be purposely done by, I don't know though, but the fact that it's just weird to me. I would understand me being banned. That makes perfect sense to me. I mean, but why would he be banned from talking to other people? I mean, common sense would tell me that they don't want him, that they know that if they ban me, there'll just be another person out there who is going to do the same thing. And why is that such a problem? Well, because they don't want people knowing what he's saying. Someone in the Watts case getting in trouble. I was very big on that case. I'm trying to think if I remember. I do remember jail calls being out there. Like when I was watching Juana and JS for Justice and stuff. I was very, very much like interested in that case. Almost as much as I am Summer. Trying to think what that phone call situation was. I don't remember. I'm scrolling back here. No, I never got an email from a cousin or ex-wife. I would love to talk to one of his relatives if they would like to. I don't even see Top Dog's comments. Somebody said to pay attention to his comments, but I don't even see them. Yeah, Cindy B, you're right. That's why she doesn't even bother me anymore, because I know the type of person I'm dealing with. And that's why I look at her with why I look at her and give her empathy and feel, because I feel bad for her. Because I know she's not all there in her mind, you know. So that's why I give her some leeway. I think she did. I mean, and I'm not even trying to be funny at all. It's just the truth. But some people don't understand that. And she sits there and puts out all these conspiracy, crazy bullshit out into the, you know, where thousands of other crazies just like her go along with these crazy conspiracy theories. And every single person who's ever been out to Ben Hill Road, they must somehow, you know, want to kill her or are involved in Summer's disappearance. I mean, it's just out there.
We'll come back for that.
No, I'm not local. You don't think so, Toaster? No, at all. I'm not at all worried about the feds looking into my background, guys. At all. I don't do illegal shit. I don't do drugs. I don't even do THC. The only things I do is I don't even drink. I'll do Delta 8 sometimes just because it's legal. There is absolutely nothing that I worry about the feds knowing about me or my conversations with Fred or anybody. Oh my God. Maybe, I don't know. Hey, if they contacted me and be like, hey, can you chill out a little bit? I would be like, sure. I mean, I would have to respect it, but God, that would be freaking hard for me not to tell you guys anything. If law enforcement contacted me and told me, oh my gosh, I would like explode. Thank you, Eli May. Who is that? Who are you talking about? Oh, Justin. Is he live right now? Yeah. The place that he lived is very interesting, guys. I'll send you guys over to Justin's when I get done here in a second. But, you know, this red mark right here is where the guy lived. And his whole backyard is Laurel Run Park. And this is a huge park. Like, it's, 440 acres or something is what I think I read online. So you can't just, you know, and look, there's even these Laurel Run cliffs over here. who knows what area we're talking about here. This guy, if he's an avid hiker and outdoorsman like they try to portray him, he's probably been all over this freaking park. I mean, it's his backyard. Fairview Church is right across the street from him. I don't know. Could be nothing, guys. Fred would not be privileged to that kind of information about the whereabouts of Summer's body, if it's the water or not. The only way you know the truth is when the case goes to court. I don't know. How do you change the date? It still shows that it's basically his backyard, though. Oh, you mean on this one, and to change the date on this one? Okay, I see what you mean. Well, the most recent one they have is 2013. There's a white type, I don't know what kind of car that is. This is 2009, 2000. It's weird because on the photo it says 2021 Google, but it says it's March 2008. It does look like a really... Yeah, so the most recent one they have is 2013. A video. Oh yeah, that's the email I got. I think it was you that somebody was telling me about. I did a video at Laurel Run at 14 minutes ago called Summer's Playground. Yeah, somebody was emailing me about that. Summer's Playground. It's cool. Tight. Was it alive? I don't see it. Or was it, hold on. Okay. Part 6. Is it just music the whole time? Because, hold on. Is this it? Maybe I can speed it up a bit. He is, man. I know. I was just asking you guys your opinion on why. On why he was banned from talking to everybody. You know, he should just be. Yeah, Bushi, I am. Is this the correct video? Is this Laurel Run? Does anybody, can somebody, a local, confirm? Aw, swivel hips. Yeah, so I will recap on that. Oh, thank you, Justin, for, I didn't know you were live, I swear, or I would have not like went live on top of yours. But so so a recap real quick is that I have been banned from video visits or any type of visitation with Fred, whether that's in person or online. And then I had somebody else look, you know, and try to sign up for a visitation because we wanted to see if it was just me banned, or is it everybody, or is he banned from anybody visiting him? So K Crime from the Burn Barrel show, she signed up to try to do a visit with him, and she got this message: at-home visitations are currently blocked for this inmate. So Fred is not able to do any type of online visits with anybody. But then K Crime went and attempted to do or schedule an in visit or on-site visit. And she was approved for that. So all they're allowing is him visits in person. And as far as I know, he's probably blocked from calling me too. But I guess we'll find out for sure tonight if I don't get a call. But I'm sure I'm blocked from that also. But what I mean by more evidence something is brewing in Summer Wells' case is why is he banned from talking to anybody? It shouldn't be him being punished, you know, for me putting this out there on the internet, it should be me punished. So it's kind of weird that they're keeping him from talking to anybody. It's like they don't want him talking to anybody about what he knows. And if it wasn't true information, then why would they care? Oh yeah, and I'm blocked from talking to Laura also. Which I expected that. That makes sense. That I'm probably blocked from any inmate over at Hawkins County. Just like that happened at Greene County. I got blocked because Brandon, decided to. How the hell I was even blocked at Greene County? It doesn't even make sense. But it makes sense why I was blocked here from any inmate. I'm sure it's any inmate, not just Laura and Fred. I mean, I can try here in a second to see if it will let me for another inmate, but I'm pretty sure I'm blocked from any inmate, which makes sense. But it doesn't make sense that they're not letting him do online visits with somebody else. No, but that would be awesome. I mean, maybe I could talk to the jail and let them allow me to film it. But I doubt it. But no, I'm blocked from on-site visits too. And I'll show you. My nose is getting stuffed up again. My face is like, you can see it in my eyes and everything. It's like all stuffed up. It's craziness. Not approved for on-site and not approved for at home for either Laura or Fred. Now, I'm still able, because this site is only for the visitations and phone. It controls the phone and visitations. They have another site where you have to message them. It's so weird. There's another site you message them at, and I'm still getting the option to message him. But the thing is, it goes through staff first. So I may have the option, but he's probably not going to get my messages because they monitor anything that comes in, any kind of communication. So once staff sees I'm trying to message Fred, that will be blocked too. And I really don't expect that he'll be able to call me. Well, good, Pam. That gets me views. So, think about anybody who's anybody in this world. They all have haters. So I don't know why I would think I'm special. If he was not telling the truth, they would charge him with obstruction of justice. You think? Yeah, it's been a while since I've had this many in chat. But it's because of Justin. Justin sent over his people, which I appreciate. Thank you, Justin. Probably Holly. I expected it though, because I knew that there would be people throwing a fit about it. There is so many people. It's crazy, you guys. It's like clockwork. Every time somebody has an interview with somebody, or anytime anything new comes along in the Summer Wells case that grabs people's interest, oh my gosh, just watch. It's hilarious. Watch how jealous other creators get. It's so silly. If you're truly doing this for the right reason, it wouldn't upset you just because somebody else, that's not what it's about at all. We're supposed to be working together to try to, put the puzzle pieces together. Awesome. Thanks for stopping by, Kathy. Donna mentioned every landmark between the airport and Knoxville. Call the jail and see why you can't have any. Well, I feel bad. I mean, I know he's not much of one that would be, on the phone a lot anyway, so, and he wouldn't have very many people visiting him, so he probably doesn't care too much, but it doesn't make sense though. If he's, he shouldn't be punished for helping out law enforcement. They should have told him, like, hey, don't talk about this. It would be a whole different story to me if the guy in question was not deceased. I'm not sure what pad he's in. Unless somebody would recognize, like, somebody in the background of his video chat with me, but that would just get shut down too, and then probably get the other inmate. They're not allowed to do that there. That gets them in big trouble. They're not even allowed to let another inmate use, like, their number to dial out or anything. If they find out, yeah. Everybody make sure you're subbed up and hit the like button for me, since there's 977 people in here. I'd really appreciate it. What did he tell about the Summer Wells case? Well, he mentioned Laurel Run Park, and he mentioned a name, Roy Simpson, who goes by the nickname Cotton. And so it just piqued everybody's interest, and I'm sure a bunch of haters, like, called up at the jail and tried to cause problems because they're just sad and pathetic. But, it's expected. It is. You have to expect it as a creator. It's going to happen every freaking time. I mean, you're putting something out on the internet for thousands of people to see. There's all kinds. It takes all kinds. So obviously there's going to be people. It's going to get back to the jail. Not one person's really to blame. You have to expect it. I was surprised that I even was able to have a phone call with him last night. I thought I would be like, they would have stopped it before then. Vet girl, there you are. Thank you so much. I was saying earlier, if anybody saw the vet girl, to let me know, because. So was that the correct video, Scott Schools? Yeah, they pulled his privileges as far as being able to have video or online visits. I don't know about phone calls and stuff, but they're not letting anybody video chat with him. Contacting new suspects. The guy's not, we're not contacting any new suspects. The suspect mentioned is deceased. But yeah, I mean, I already knew that they were going to block the contact. But it's not just me, though, too, Beagle Mom. They're not letting him talk to anybody. That's what I find really suspicious. Unless it's in person. He thinks his next court date's August 31st. It shows online that he was supposed to have a court date yesterday, but he didn't have any court date. He didn't go to court yesterday, according to him. And according to him, he doesn't know anything about a court date until August 31st. I'm thinking they'll probably let him out on house arrest or something. But I don't even know if they could even do house arrest out there on Ben Hill Road. It's so remote. They'd have to let him stay at his mom's house over on Ben Hill. The sisters would. On-site visitation. They didn't take his on-site visitation. Like, you have to go there to see him. And actually, you have to actually go down to the jail in order to talk with him. They took away his ability to talk to anybody, like, through video visits online. And I don't know about phone calls. He probably still can make phone calls, but probably just not to me. I'm sure they have their reasons. But yeah, you guys, the dogs down there, I don't know what to do about them. But like, at the same time, I don't want to send anybody. I don't want it to be my fault if somebody goes down there for, because of me suggesting it or asking and something crazy happened, because that's over there by the Redmonds and they're freaking, I don't know, weird. And if they know that Fred's in jail and his girlfriend and they see people down there, I don't know what's going to happen. But I worry about those dogs. I wish somehow somebody could set out like a big, huge bowl of water and a big, huge bowl of food or something. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know if the sisters, if any of you guys know, it can check. But see, it wasn't an interview. It was a conversation. It was not an interview at all. I didn't even expect to even talk about Summerwell's case. That was him that brought it up. That was not an interview. I always conversate with Fred in Messenger, but he's not like I said, he might not respond for like a couple days, and also you don't know if it's really him or if it's his girlfriend. Yeah, I don't know. He hasn't emailed me back yet, but he did obviously get my emails to begin with because he got my phone number, so that's the only way he would have got it is through that when I messaged him. I did read it. Oh my God. Crimes have consequences. Take a breath. Dude, you have caused so many problems recently. You're getting a little bit like out of control. I did read the rules. Have you guys not listened? I've said it 5 million times. There's nothing in the rules that says something about recording. Go try to book one yourself and read the rules. Yeah, we're gonna need the unless I would like I would like hopefully a local that knows the sisters to ask them if they're taking care of the pets. Laura has a court date in a couple days. I looked it up. In Tennessee, you can record someone that's in jail. Yes, you can. Yeah, it's completely. It didn't have. I read the rules. I 100% did. It did not say I could not record it. I mean, I didn't live stream it, even though it didn't say I couldn't. But I just assumed they probably wouldn't want me to. I wasn't trying to press my luck. There was no rule about that. I wasn't given a reason or anything, but it's expected. I knew it was going to happen, guys. They're really strict at jails, and they don't care like if it they don't give the inmates rights or anything. They don't. It's a privilege, so they're able to take it whenever they want for whatever reason they want. That's why they label it as a privilege and it's not a right. So they can say, "Oh, well, we don't have to give a reason." So yeah, it doesn't go against his rights or anything, unfortunately. Well, as far as I know, there's two pit bulls out there and a little chihuahua, and the chihuahua is probably in the trailer. Yeah, if they ask me to remove it, I'll remove it. But it's out there already, so whatever. Yeah, there must be some kind of truth, or why would they keep him from talking to anybody? They're Laura and Fred is that's his girlfriend, and she was arrested also a couple days ago, which is strange. I didn't think you were talking about me, Angel. I was trying to figure it out though. Jody Sue. Oh man. I don't think that Yeah, I don't know about that. It could be for his protection. More than likely, they do hate social media. Thank you, Aggie. Yeah, he could have purposely put some stuff out because it's good for, I mean, if something happens to him. Somebody said that they saw a helicopter over Laurel Park. One of the locals, a couple of locals said there was a couple days ago or something. But, you know, that's hearsay, of course. Fred's mom passed away. If I know it's safe, right? I don't know if it's safe. Like that guy out there, I don't know. That's why I don't want to be like, oh yeah, go do it. Because I've been talking to a couple of you guys outside of YouTube about it, but I don't want one of you guys to get hurt or something. Because the only reason why somebody goes past Simpson Loop once you go down Ben Hill is if you're going over to the Redmonds or you're going to Fred's. That's the only two people that live down there. So if Fred and Laura's in jail, then the only reason why anybody would go down there would be for the Redmonds, and they really do not like Fred Hill. And they're in a property war with him. Yeah, she does have some. She does have a couple of things. Nothing serious. Well, yeah, go ahead, Quinny. Any of you guys could call the Humane Society. That would be awesome if one of you guys did that. But I was seeing if anybody knew the sisters and if they're already out there feeding the dogs. I'm guessing the sisters would, but you know, I probably shouldn't just assume it. I don't think he said any strange things, Lisa K. At all. I think you've said some really strange things, though. Oh, that's funny. She left the dogs at a friend's. Their address is 207 Ben Hill Road. I don't know which Humane Society either. I mean, Hawkins County. Don B didn't know any of the details. He never heard him say it was the cliffs behind the park, not right behind the waterfall. Yeah, it's not going to be just like at, you know, a public waterfall that everybody frequents. Like, she would have been found by now if that were true. It's something more hidden, and I don't know what he's talking about because I don't know the area at all. It's probably maybe a couple, some of locals do. Well, Fred has never, I don't think Fred's going to be able to message me back. You can't find Tiffany Marie's channel anymore. I don't know. Well, I mean, it's not like she got mad and took off, because she's not going to do that, because she's purposely going in my chat, and she's purposely talking about me because this is getting numbers right now. And so it's obvious what she is doing. And it's pathetic. Let me look. No, I see her channel. It's unfortunately still there. Thank you, guys. To the person just emailed me, did you tell me? Caitlin, stop. Rita, his mom passed away. His mom's passed away. Caitlin likes to get the dogs all riled up. I don't watch Tiffany either. I really don't, unless it's shush. Shush it. Shush. Yes, the little guy's still here. For those who care. Ow! Oh my God! Holy hell! That was loud and high pitched. He has sisters. That's why. Yeah, Fred is supposed to take a lie detector test. The sister's in chat. Okay, did she take care of the dogs? She doesn't care about numbers. Okay. Okay. Stop trying to make it's so annoying when she tries to derail chats. Like, if she cares about Summer so much, why is she trying to distract shit? Oh, really?
Somebody's here.
Huh?
Somebody's here.
Oh, he's here. Okay. All right, guys. Hold on 1 second, guys. I didn't think somebody was here. Hold on. All right. All right, guys. I have to go. We'll talk soon. Ta-ta.